power. Your willingness to continue to promote a demonstrably false narrative is alarming. The findings of the special counsel conclusively refute your past and present assertions and have exposed you as having abused your position to knowingly promote false information, having damaged the integrity of this committee and undermined the faith in the United States government and its institutions. Your actions, both past and present, are incompatible with your duty as chairman of this committee, which alone in the House of Representatives has the obligation and authority to provide effective oversight of the U.S. intelligence community. As such, we have no faith in your ability to discharge your duties in a manner consistent with your constitutional responsibility and urge your immediate resignation as chairman of the committee. Mr. Chairman, this letter is signed by all 9 members of the Republican side of the House, of the committee, and I ask unanimous consent to be entered into the record of today's hearing. I yield back.
Without objection, I'm going to turn to our witnesses who are the subject of the hearing today, but before I do, and as you have chosen, instead of addressing the hearing to simply attack me, consistent with the President's attacks, I do want to respond in this way. My colleagues may think it's okay that the Russians offered dirt on a Democratic candidate for president as part of what was described as the Russian government's effort to help the Trump campaign. You might think that's okay. My colleagues might think it's okay that when that was offered to the son of the president, who had a pivotal role in the campaign, that the president's son did not call the FBI. He did not adamantly refuse that foreign help. No, instead, that son said that he would love the help of the Russians. You might think it's okay that he took that meeting. You might think it's okay that Paul Manafort, the campaign chair, someone with great experience in running campaigns, also took that meeting. You might think it's okay that the president's son-in-law also took that meeting. You might think it's okay that they concealed it from the public. You might think it's okay that their only disappointment after that meeting was that the dirt they received on Hillary Clinton wasn't better. You might think that's okay. You might think it's okay that when it was discovered a year later that they lied about that meeting and said it was about adoptions. You might think it's okay that the president is reported to have helped dictate that lie. You might think that's okay.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most explosive political showdowns unfolding in Washington right now. Republicans are calling for Adam Schiff to step down from his role as chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, and Schiff isn't staying quiet, he's pushing back hard. There's controversy, accusations flying from both sides, and serious tension surrounding the Russia investigation. So stay tuned, because we're going to break it all down step by step.
You might think it's okay that the campaign chairman of a presidential campaign would offer information about that campaign to a Russian oligarch in exchange for money or debt forgiveness. You might think that's okay. I don't. You might think it's okay that that campaign chairman offered polling data, campaign polling data to someone linked to Russian intelligence. I don't think that's okay. You might think it's okay that the president himself called on Russia to hack his opponent's emails if they were listening. You might think it's okay that later that day, in fact, the Russians attempted to hack a server affiliated with that campaign. I don't think that's okay. You might think that it's okay that the president's son-in-law sought to establish a secret back channel of communications with the Russians through a Russian diplomatic facility. The Russians help the Kremlin's help to make money. I don't think it's okay that his attorney lied to our committee. There's a different word for that than collusion, and it's called compromise. And that is the subject of our hearing today. Mr. Ambassador, you are recognized for your opening statement. I will not yield. Mr. Ambassador, you
gentlemen, yield because you just made some things about all of us that I think we all should get the opportunity to respond to. If you're going to say we think, you ought to allow us to speak of what we think.
You can use your 5 minutes to speak. You attacked me in your opening statement, and I've responded.
I have not had an opportunity to respond at all, especially to your statements of what we think, because no one over here thinks that. No one over here. I mean, you cannot speak for us. You cannot speak for us.
Before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss any major updates. Now, here's the big headline. All 9 Republican members of the House Intelligence Committee have signed a letter demanding the immediate resignation of Adam Schiff. They claim Schiff misled the public, abused his authority, and hurt the committee's credibility by continuing to promote the idea that Donald Trump's campaign colluded with Russia. For Republicans, this goes far beyond a simple disagreement. They see it as a complete failure of leadership, but Schiff isn't backing down. Instead, he fired back by pointing directly at Trump and his associates. He brought up the controversial Trump Tower meeting with Russian representatives, the efforts to keep that meeting hidden, and Trump's public remark encouraging Russia to find Hillary Clinton's missing emails. Schiff's position was clear. Even if those actions weren't criminal, they still crossed a serious ethical boundary. He stated bluntly that while some may accept that behavior, he does not. This confrontation follows the investigation led by Special Counsel Robert Mueller, which found no criminal conspiracy between Trump's campaign and Russia. Republicans argue that Mueller's conclusion should have closed the chapter. However, Schiff disagrees. He maintains that the conduct revealed during the investigation raises serious concerns, suggesting the campaign was open to foreign assistance, something he believes threatens the integrity of American democracy. This battle reflects the deep political divide in Washington. Republicans argue Schiff is damaging the institution by refusing to let the collusion issue go, while Democratic Party members insist the ethical implications are too important to ignore. Schiff's warning is straightforward. If this kind of behavior becomes normal, the country risks losing its moral direction. So what happens next? You can expect more hearings, more heated confrontations, and more major headlines. Republicans remain firm in their demand for Schiff's resignation, while Schiff remains equally determined to continue pushing for accountability. The conflict isn't fading anytime soon, it's intensifying. In the end, this debate is about trust, integrity, and the future of political oversight in the United States. What do you think? Should Adam Schiff step down, or is he right to keep demanding answers? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on the biggest political battles, make sure to subscribe to Capital Insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.